Hi, my name is Alex, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your own locksmith business from home without spending weeks or months on expensive training courses or spending a fortune on locksmith tools that you don't need. Now, it might seem impossible, but you'll see for yourself just how easy it is to get started with just a few simple tools, a vehicle, and a mobile phone. In just a few short minutes, you will get access to the only locksmith course in the world that teaches you both the practical side of being a locksmith and the business side. But first, just a little heads up. I can only offer this course to the public for a limited time. I had to agree to the locksmith industry to limit the amount of students that I reveal these secrets to. So this may be the only time you're ever able to access this. So pour yourself a cup of tea, get comfortable, and pay close attention. If you've ever thought about becoming a locksmith before, you're most likely aware that there's a lot to learn, and it can be confusing, like what tools to buy, where to learn, and how to get work coming in. The truth is, most locksmith courses available are a rip-off. Here's why. They charge you from $500 to $2,000 for 5 days training, and at the end of it claim that you're now a certified locksmith. We all know it's impossible to learn any decent profession in this short time. Plus, you'll be told you need to buy the most expensive lock-picking tools and gadgets from guess where? Their training center. They'll assume that you have all the business skills to go out and start your locksmith business without teaching you anything about the most vital aspects of running a locksmith business from home. No wonder most startup locksmiths fail after the first month. The truth is, I've spent money on courses and some of them were helpful, but most of them left me with more questions than answers. I decided to change all that. So to solve the problem, I've spent the last 2 years putting together an online course unlike anything else available in the world. It's all about the practical steps of becoming a locksmith and the business steps. These are the secrets that I've learned from over 15 years working as a professional master locksmith. There's so much value in this course, years of knowledge all compiled into 20 instructional videos, 10 business videos, and 10 practical videos to build a successful locksmith business from home that can make up to $800 or more per day without a workshop or expensive tools. But before I share this course with you, let me quickly introduce myself and share with you a little bit about my journey. When you hear my story, you'll understand why I'm qualified to teach you. Like I mentioned, my name is Alex, and my number one passion is picking locks and getting paid for it. In fact, it's what I've done since I left school at 16. When I was a kid, I was fascinated by the magician and escapologist Houdini. He could escape from anything. In fact, the police even handcuffed him and put him in jail, and he was still able to escape. I wanted to be just like him, but apparently locks have become more sophisticated since the early 1900s. I learnt that lesson the hard way. So I got myself a job at a key cutting and shoe repair store. You know, those small, dusty ones on the corner of the high street. When I first had to put my hand into a sweaty shoe to repair it, I almost gave up and walked out. It was so bad. Actually, I did leave after about 6 months. I soon managed to gain an apprenticeship working for a real locksmith company, and from there I went on to work for different locksmith companies, learning different skills along the way. Deep down, I always knew I wanted to start my own locksmith business, set my own prices, and choose my own hours. I saw how the other locksmith companies were operating, and I just knew that I could do it better. I was doing well working for a company when one day the boss called us into his office. He explained that the company was about to go bankrupt and that we could either work for free to build the company back up or leave and find another job. I made a fateful decision that day that would later change my life. I decided to stay at the company and work for free while studying business skills in my spare time, such as marketing and website optimization. You see, at this company, I met a master locksmith that changed everything. His name was Mikey. His skills reminded me a lot of when I watched Houdini as a kid. I shadowed him out on the road on jobs, and he taught me everything from picking locks to bypassing door security and advanced carpentry techniques. I really admired him. He taught me the art of locksmithing that can't be found in a book or expensive course for any amount of money. So between training under Mikey and spending evenings learning about business and website optimization, I started getting good. Then, really good. I started my own business on the side and started getting jobs, and it felt amazing. Now I've been at it for 15 years. Since then, I've recorded this knowledge into step-by-step video tutorials so you can copy me and start your own business from home. I've tried to include all the most useful stuff, including all the tips and techniques that were taught to me and the skills I've picked up along the way to create the world's only full online locksmith business course. And today, I want to share this wealth of knowledge with you. I present to you Locksmithing Secrets. How to start your own mobile locksmith business from home with no experience on a small budget and make up to $800 and more per day. You'll get quick access to any video in the course and you can watch it over and over again, something you can't do at one of those expensive courses we talked about earlier. You'll get practical tips too on not only how to pick locks, but how to pick the hours you work and the money you earn. There are lessons from picking all locks found on domestic homes and businesses to lessons on how to set your website up and rank it #1 on Google very fast. But more importantly, each lesson is taught by me, a qualified master locksmith of 15 years, and many of the lessons you'll watch are real-life scenarios, helping customers out of lost key situations, not something created for a classroom environment. You'll get a list of the exact tools you'll need and where to buy them at the lowest prices. Detailed explanations of how locks work and how to defeat them. You'll never be left guessing what to do when you approach a customer's locked door. This makes the most challenging lock a walk in the park. This way of learning cannot be taught in a book, as you really need the visual elements to see every part of the technique. When instructions are this clear, the lock will just open itself. Something will just click in your mind and you'll just know you have the skill to open any lock. By showing you the easiest methods to open locks, bypass techniques, cheat tools and hacks, you won't be spending hours upon hours picking locks. Once you watch the videos, it'll be like having a master locksmith by your side, guiding you through the entire process. You'll avoid spending hundreds if not thousands on expensive tools and machines. And even better, you'll get practical business advice that will earn you the most money out of each job. Whether you're a keen lockpicker, a hobbyist, or even a professional locksmith, you will find many of the tips and tricks from this course extremely valuable. I've spent many years out on the road learning the hard way. Now you don't have to when you get access to Locksmithing Secrets. Locksmithing Secrets is the direct result of years of my work as a master locksmith, a personal legacy of over 20 videos on picking locks and setting a business up from scratch. The full locksmith business blueprint is now yours to replicate. Having the freedom to work any hours you want, allowing you to spend time with your family and choose your destiny. Remember, every dollar you earn is building your business, not lining the pockets of some rude boss in a greedy corporation. You'll discover the rewarding feeling of helping someone who is locked out on a rainy day, or the joy of building a business that's all yours. And here's the best part. I update the course with relevant content and requests from my students. Once you're a member, you'll have lifetime access to all future content at no cost. As you've probably noticed by now, Locksmithing Secrets is by far the most comprehensive online locksmith course in the world. You'll be able to set your business up easily, quickly, and inexpensively. Now, you may believe that all this wealth of information would cost a pretty penny, and, in all honesty, it really should. After all, my lessons have helped so many locksmiths and entrepreneurs just like you to jumpstart their career and cut their learning time by years. I'll get to the price in just a few moments. First, I absolutely have to tell you some things that you'll be able to do right away. You'll get a masterclass on lockpicking, including how to pick Euro profile locks, garage doors, window locks, bypass techniques, and much more. That's not all. Go to the business section and I'll reveal the resources I've discovered that got my website to #1 on Google when people searched for a locksmith in my area. This is worth more than the price of the course, 10 times over. Now, the price of Locksmithing Secrets practical course sold by itself is valued at $197. Yet, you're not just receiving the Locksmith Secrets practical course today. Just for watching this presentation and getting this far, I'd like to give you, free of charge, this value-added bonus to help you start your business. You will get the complete Locksmith Business video course, so you'll have a locksmith business blueprint to follow and you won't have to work it all out yourself like I did when I started. It's normally sold as a separate course for $197. It's yours free today. Plus, I'm going to email you my ebook sold on Amazon, How to Start a Locksmith Business from Home as a Side Hustle or Full-Time Career. An inspirational 28-page guide packed full of top tips and advice to get you started. Yours free when you order today. And finally, you're going to have lifetime access to any new content that I choose to add to the course. This may be requests from students or new techniques that I've learned recently. Now you can see why Locksmithing Secrets is valued at $197. Even without the bonuses, this is a steal. If you bought everything by themselves, your investment today would be more than $400. However, as you are here now and have invested your time into this video, I have a much better deal coming your way. Of course, you could just abandon your idea of becoming a locksmith or continue on the path you're on right now, and that's not what I want for you. So let me make this easy for you. I know when you're starting out, you don't have money to invest. Trust me, I've been there. It was tough. That's why I'm not going to ask you to pay $197 for Locksmithing Secrets right now, or even $99. If you act right now, you can get the full Locksmithing Secrets course, including the business course, ebook, and everything else for a small one-time investment of just $67. To get started, just click the Add to Cart button you see below this video. This will take you to a secure checkout page. On the next page, you'll get instant access to the Locksmithing Secrets online course. But if you really want this deal, you need to act right away because I've agreed to limit the amount of students I let in on these secrets. We don't want to flood the industry with too much competition. After all, I make my living from the information I'm giving away in this course. So if you come back in a few weeks' time and the presentation is no longer showing, I'm sorry to say, but you will have missed out. But why would you wait when it's such a small investment anyway? Would you prefer to spend the next 15 years working all this stuff out on your own? You have no risk at all. The price of this course would be a meal out for two at the weekend. And if you invested in this course today, you could have a nice meal every evening. All of this for just a single payment of $67. If you act now and click on the orange button that says Add to Cart to lock this deal now.